Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to look at a team that got me to my new season high, which is 2,839 seen in the screenshot. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe and maybe follow me on the socials above. The team, Magnezone in the lead with Spark, Mirror Shot, Wild Charge, the normal moveset. Same goes for Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, Superpower with the Dragonite, and for the third Pokemon and the safe swap, we are running Gyarados with Waterfall, Aqua Tail and Crunch. Let's jump right into it. First off, we do have a Magnezone against the Metagross. Opponent brings in a Gyarados. Kinda surprising to bring that in, but I'm fine. It is Waterfall. I can easily switch into my Dragonite, and we're taking basically no damage from these Waterfalls. We're easily taking a Crunch. They didn't build up to the super effective Outrage, so no risk, no shielding there. We're gonna knock it out before it reaches the second Crunch. I don't want to invest a shield before they do as well. In comes the Metagross again. We're gonna build up to a lot of energy and we're gonna be able to fire pretty much back to back Superpower right here. Opponent no shields the first, probably no shielding the second one as well, considering that one is debuffed. And right here, I'm sniping my opponent. I'm just switching out right away. And they lose all their energy and their Metagross. Opponent brings in Dragonite and just gives up afterwards. Next up, we do have a Gyarados in the lead. It is Waterfall. This is worse than if they have Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath would be resisted due to the Steel type. But this is fine as well. We grab a shield with the super effective, double super effective Wild Charge. Opponent brings in a Primarina with Charm. Primarina resisting all of my fast and charge moves, but we do get the Crunch debuff, which is very fortunate right here. I am throwing the Aqua Tail. They no shield, and look, we are actually knocking each other out at the same time because of that fortunate debuff right here. Right here, I do go into Dragonite. Opponent brings in their Gyarados again. And now they switch into Togekiss. And after I immediately bring in my Magnezone, they just surrender. Double Charm, beaten. And we have another Fairy type in the lead. Opponent brings in Snorlax, Shadow Snorlax. This we build up to the Wild Charge and throw it. They really have to use a shield right here, which they do. We want to use our Dragonite. We don't want to have the Dragonite against the Florges. Opponent runs Outrage to my surprise. This almost knocks me out. We do get to the last second Superpower. If my opponent decides to shield right here, they could win switch, but they don't shield. So now they are down a shield and they don't have switch either. I'm gonna bring in my Magnezone, and right here I did a mistake. I didn't wait out the switch long enough, and I think I should have just thrown a Mirror Shot right here, because now I'm debuffing myself. As you can see, I'm trying really to switch out, but the time is not, as not enough time has passed. We knock it out, but Magnezone has basically no health. But we do still have the Gyarados with 2 shields doing neutral damage with fast and charge move, as well as receiving neutral damage. We no shield the first one, and then we make sure that we have good move timing with a 3-turn move against a 2-turn move. You want to throw one Waterfall right here and then throw the charge move. Or yeah, like one after you are getting aligned, you want to throw one Waterfall. And we knock them out before they reach another move. Once again, another Florges. Here comes the Snorlax again. And kind of seeing what my opponent did the other game, I'm actually throwing the Mirror Shot right here, expecting my opponent to respect it, because the Wild Charge would just do so much damage. In comes the Snorlax. I feel like they have not built up to the Outrage. We are no shielding it, and they immediately get to a second Body Slam. I kind of regret not throwing my Charge Move a little bit earlier. And we go for the Superpower, but now there's quite some HP left on my Dragonite, and they will get quite some farm with their Florges. I'm going for the superpower, hoping to debuff myself and then maybe leave them with less farm. But Fairy Wind is dealing almost no fast move damage, no damage, so doesn't really matter. We go into our Magnezone, and even though we are Steel type and resisting, actually takes quite a lot of damage. Opponent catches the mirror shot right here. Nice play. We get the debuff, go into our Gyarados with the super effective waterfall, and actually, believe it or not, throwing the mirror shot kinda helped because they don't reach the second Rock Slide. We once again have good move timing right here, and opponent realizes it's over and top left. Now we have a Magnezone. We're doing resisted damage with the fast attacks. With they double resist the sparks, and we resist the ice typing as well. They go for an avalanche bait. I'm respecting it. High horsepower would just knock me out. Right here, I was trying to catch. Didn't make it work. Now they have a Magnezone with energy in the back. Not exactly perfect. They bring in their Gyarados. Theirs has Dragon Breath though, which makes it quite a lot better in the mirror. And to my surprise, they throw a charge move right here. I think they could have just farmed me down. This was really fortunate for me. Now we can easily farm this down without them reaching a move. I know they're gonna win CMP anywhere, so there's no point in throwing my move. They go for another avalanche. Opponent really into the bait game. We go for the mirror shot, super effective damage, and then we snipe it with Dragonite. In comes a Metagross, and they still have a shield left. This is a little bit iffy. Opponent no-shields my superpower. Now we're going for the Dragon Claw. They kind of have to shield it now. They do shield it up, but they also get a lot of energy. And what they need is a Meteor Mash to take out my Dragonite, and then an Earthquake for my Magnezone. They throw a move. Is it an Earthquake though? It is a double resisted Meteor Mash. That is not gonna be enough to knock me out. Not even close. We get the mirror shot, and the very next spark takes it out. GG, you win. That's it. 5-0 with Magnezone. I think Magnezone is a really cool Pokemon. It is super squishy, but there are quite its typing is just good. Alright, it can deal with the fairy type Pokemon. It can deal with all the waters. It also doesn't do bad against the most common dragon, right, which is Dragonite. So I think overall, definitely a solid Pokemon. And yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. I wish you a nice rest of the day, and peace out.